Good morning, student. As we have started revision on each chapter, right? So again, twice we have completed the chapter, that is how to organism reproduce, right? So we have revised whole chapter. Still, if you have any doubt or regarding, if you want to make clear any topic, so you can reach me anytime. But today we are going to discuss or start a new chapter, that is heredity and evolution. As in interactive session, I already explained that. So this chapter has been reduced by CBSE board and it is up to the only sex determination, right? It is up to the only sex determination, right? So about this chapter, that is heredity and evolution. So in this video we are going to just discuss about the introductory part, right? Introductory part, right? In previous chapter also we discussed that how the organisms reproduce and how it looks like as their parent, right? So they can be similar but not identical, right? They can resemble to their parents, means the offspring may resemble to their parents but they cannot be identical, right? So the one proverb, right? One proverb that like begets like, right? Like begets like. It means that the offspring, right? All the human beings or the organism, they develop or produce the offspring and they can be a resemble, right? They can be a resemble but not identical, right? वो उनके पेरेंट के जैसे रिसेम्बल्स हो सकते हैं बट दे कैनॉट बी एग्जैक्ट आइडेंटिकल कॉपी ऑफ देयर पेरेंट्स. So this is called as a like begets like. It means that the organism which produce the young ones or the child, they can be resembled as their parent but not identical, right? So that is nothing but because of their heredity, right? This is all because of the heredity. Heredity means what? It is the process, or you can say the character which, or you can say the character can transfer from parents to the successive generation, right? To the successive generation. So that is nothing but the heredity. Maybe some characters, right? Maybe some character, for example, in your book, it is given that the ear, right? Some ear they are attached to the skin and some thereof they are free from the skin, right? So the parent which shows the attached one, so the offspring which shows the attached ear lobe as their parents. So this is all because of the heredity, right? This is all because of the heredity. Some parents, they have the free earlobe, so their offspring also may show the free earlobe. This is all because of the heredity, right? But at some level they may change their variations and that is not the identical as their parent. They may show the resemblance, right? They may show the resemblance as their parent but not identical. This is all because of the heredity, right? Genetics is the branch of biology in which the study of gene or at a genetical level has been takes place. That is nothing but the genetics, right? Generally, as we know, in cell there is a nucleus. In nucleus there is a chromosome. In chromosome is made up from the complex, that is the DNA and the protein, right? If there is a DNA, that means it must be copying a genetical information from the parents and it is transferring to the offspring, right? It is transferring to the next generation, that is the offspring. They may produce, the offspring may produce similar character as their parents, and this is all nothing but the genetics, right? It is done at the gene or genetical level, that is nothing but the genetics, right? For example, now the evolution. Evolution, as we know, for example, the parents having the attached ear lobe with their skin, but maybe the offspring they may develop the free ear lobe, right? They may develop the free ear lobe, not their as their parent, right? Not as their parent. So what happened here? Here happened the evolution, right? Here happened the evolution because the offspring developed the free ear lobe, which but in their parent it was attached to their skin. That is nothing but the evolution. So there is a changes in successive generation up to the certain you can say the period. So that is come under the evolution. That is nothing but the evolution, right? So many things in this chapter we already learned, like a dominant character, right? Dominant. To whom we can say dominant? Dominant character or the dominant is nothing but the character which represent the parents' generation, right? Or you can say the character which are dominant, or you can say the tall on the other character which represent the specific generation, that is nothing but the dominant. That is nothing but the dominant. For example, if there is a T, small t and capital T and small t, the dominant character will be the small t and capital T and small t, it will represent the tall. It is a tall and it is a small, or we can say the dwarf. But in next generation, it is representing the all tall. This is nothing but the dominant character, right? Now the recessive, right? The recessive character means this one, small t, right? When we cross this, like we will get the capital T, small t, capital T, small t, and last one is the small t. So this is small t is the recessive character. Small t is the recessive character. The character which cannot overcome to the dominant character, that comes under the recessive characters, right? This is recessive character. Now, yes, as we know, in heredity, the characters can transfer from parents to their offspring, right? The character can transfer from parents to the offspring. So, to whom we can say that inherited traits, right? Inherited traits, right? Traits is nothing but the character, right? Character. Tall, short, fair, black, brown, blended hair, right? Short hair. These all are nothing but the characters, right? So, inherited character traits means what? The character, right? Character which transfer from parents to the offspring, right? Which transfer from parents to the offspring in the next generation. That character is called as a inherited character, which is coming from the parent, which comes from the parent, right? So heredity, genetics, inheritance, these all are correlated with each other. These all branch are correlated with each other, right? So this is regarding the introductory part of heredity and evolution. That means due to the heredity, that like begets like, right? Like begets like. So due to the heredity, so there is a transfer of character from parents to the offspring or in the next generation, and it may lead to the evolution. It may lead to the evolution, but it is completely depend on the variations observed in the offspring, right? Observed in the offspring. So when we can observe the more variations, right? When we can observe the more variations, right? As we know, in asexual reproduction, right? In asexual reproduction, the offspring may develop the similar, we can say the identical. Right? The offspring may develop the identical as their parent, because there is only one parent are involved to develop the offspring. Right? This is about the asexual reproduction. But in sexual reproduction, definitely there will be the variations. Right? There is a variation, or there is a chances to show the variations in offspring. Right? In offspring. Offspring मतलब क्या? Child, or the, you can say the individual developed from the parent. It may be the plant, it may be the animals, or it may be the human beings. So in sexual reproduction, there is a chances to show the variations in the offspring. So this is all depend on the DNA copying, right? DNA copying. DNA copying means what? At the time of, for example, if it is offspring is developing through the asexual reproduction, that means there is an inaccuracy copying of the DNA from the parents, right? So that means it will develop identical offspring as their parent, right? But in the sexual reproduction, as there is a male and female parents are involved in the development of the offspring, so there is a exact or precise procedure of copying of the DNA from male and the female in the form of gene, right? Or at the level of genetical, or we can say the genetical level, that is nothing but the DNA copying. That is nothing but the DNA copying. As there is a precise procedure to copy this genetic information from parent and means from mother and father. So whatever the character will transfer from this parent to the offspring, definitely it will show the variations at minor or major level, that is lead or will lead to the variations, and ultimately it will lead to the evolution, right? So in this chapter there are some definition that before discussion we should know what is by dominant, what is by recessive, inherited traits, heredity, right? Variations, evolution, and this all, as we know, the great scientist, right? The great biologist or botanist, that is name is Mendel, right? Mendel, Gregor Mendel. He was the person behind that. Due to that, we could learn the genetics. He discovered a very renowned discovery that the character can be transferred from parents to the offspring, and he was the first person who called the factor first time to the gene, right? He called first or pronounced that factor. He said that there is some factor which is responsible to carry the genetic information from parent to the offspring, but he was completely blank about that what is the factor. Later on, the scientists, many scientists, they worked on their work, on his work, and they discovered that matter, that is a gene, that is a piece of DNA, that is a piece of DNA, working DNA is called as a gene, and the factor and gene is the same. But before discovery of this gene word, the Mendel called that is a factor. Later on, it is converted into the gene. Later work has been carried out by many scientists after Mendel, and later they discovered that it is a gene which is responsible to carry the genetic information from parents to the offspring, right? So these are some terminologies that you should know before this start the chapter, or before start the laws of the Mendel, or given by the Mendels, right? So in next video we will start the contribution of Mendel, right? Contribution of Mendel, how he crossed monohybrid, dihybrid and other laws also. One by one we will discuss in each video. Thank you.